Get set to see some warriors being painted today. Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. So Seth's warriors are primed with Army Painter's Barbarian Flesh. And this is going to be some batch painting, but we're only going to be showing one on this video. But batch painting, you gotta love it. I mean, you enjoy painting miniatures, but then you have 5 or 6 or 7 or 12 or 20 other ones that are identical to paint. In this set, there are 6 Seth's warriors. We're starting off with some Fair's Wrist Purple. This is a unique color from the D&D paint set from Army Painter. This is going to be for the top part of his robes. We're going to be doing a lot of purple on this guy, but so there's 2 parts to this miniature. It's going to be the bottom half and the top half. Right now we're working on the bottom half. So like I said, there's going to be a couple purples that we're going to be doing here, but they're all different shades, so it's going to end up working really well together. Alright, we're moving on now to some oozing purple. This is a lighter purple, and it's going to be going for the inside part of his robes. Hey, and if you guys are liking these videos, why don't you hit that like button for me, please? And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps support the channel, which is greatly appreciated, by the way. Moving on to some Ethereal Spectre. This is another unique color in the D&D's Army Painter paint range. This is a very light purple, almost has a, I found like a light blue tint a bit to it. So we're going to be doing this for the straps, so like his belt and these straps that are dangling from his belt. Well, it's pretty much part of his belt actually. And also just around one of his feet, he has like this wrap down there as well. We're also going to do it, the little, I don't know what you would call this, flap of some sort. I think I misread it though, and it was supposed to be red, this thing, but I wanted to go with those purples everywhere down here. So it was a lot easier just to use another light purple. Alright, once you're done that, we're going to move on now to some purple tone. So once everything is really dried really well, so I let this sit for a few hours, and as you can see, the purple tone does a perfect job bringing all these purples together. Now you might say, oh well, now they all look the same. No, there is a hint of like a different tint to them. You can see they're still pale, you know, large. Now we're using some jungle green. And frankly, I thought this was going to be a little bit brighter, a little bit easier to put on, but it wasn't very nice. So I did cover it up with another kind of green after. I think it might have been commando green. I don't remember exactly. But this is just for those leaves that are popping out from the front part of his dressing there. A little bit of cobalt skin now. We're using this on his hair because I didn't want it to be a dark colored hair. I wanted it to be light. I want to keep, so don't do the top part of this miniature. We finished with the bottom part except for his feet, but that's a different thing. The reason why we used Barbarian Flesh actually was because his flesh was the same color like Seth did. Alright, now we're using some glitter green. We're into the metallics part now. We're going to be using this on, you know, again, you go with what you think looks nice. I looked at some artwork online. I looked at the Kickstarter to see where and how this painted. Now, the jewelry part on his neck, I should have actually painted like the undertone first, either gold or copper or something, and then put the green, because it makes it a little bit harder now to paint that part. A little bit of tainted gold now. We're going to be doing this on the chainmail armor part that he has on his chest, and also the face mask. He had like this sort of goldish color to it, but I wanted this tainted gold. I'm also doing the arm braces, and it makes the face just pop. It's really cool. Alright, now we're going to be using some weapon bronze for the chainmail on the lower part of the miniature, as well as the straps holding up that mask, just so that it has like a little bit of contrast to the skin and to the mask itself, so it wasn't like that green color on there. And also the hilts of his scimitars, I guess you want to call them. And a couple other little spots here. He has a few little like arm strappings and stuff like that. So you just go around and you can take a look and see what you want to put this on. What's fun is you can follow, there's not much artwork on these guys, so you can do pretty much what you want. Alright, a little bit of plate mail metal now for the scimitars themselves, and I also did his earrings with this. Now this is a darker metal, which is from the Army Painter. It's not as bright as shining silver, or that's about it. I think you only have 2 choices of silver. There might be gunmetal. I don't remember. Anyways, alright, now we're going to be putting some dark tone pretty much on the entirety of this miniature except for where we've already put that purple tone on. We don't want to get in that as well, not to darken it down too much, so you want to make sure you get it. But if you have any like spots that become too blotchy, like too much running into crevices, just take another dry brush and soak it back up, or a little bit of water on this one and soak it back up after. And this is where we do his feet actually, and you can see the barbarian flesh is just perfect for this skin tone, just like it was for Seth. Anyways, we're moving on now. Some thick mud. Now we're using some Vallejo texture. I want to do something different with these miniatures, and so you're gonna. It's like another kind of peanut butter style paste, but this one's a little bit more earthy like to it. So once that's done, I dip it in this like dollar store sand I picked up, so it gives it this yellow desert sand look. Anyways, there you go. Seth's warriors are painted and ready for the table and join Seth in the battle for Egypt. I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.